reaching out and standing tall for all the things worth knowing, giving voice the one for all the times together.
This is not a professional broadcast. This is a quick fix, slow PCN version of GameCenter 40. First, and then that was supposed to be long awaited, but then a hard drive on the tower computer broke down, and now I gotta stream through the laptop. So I figured, to heck with it, right after the news, I'm going to show you all I have from Too Many Games. And I was going to work on a documentary for it too, so I'm still going to do it, but I don't know if it's going to be done by this year. I mean, I honestly don't think it's going to be a good long time for that.
For all the ways you're growing. Reaching out and standing tall for all the things worth knowing. TV plays the one for all the time. For all the ways you're growing. Reaching out it's worth knowing. TV is the one for all the ways you're growing. Reaching out and
Welcome to a very rudimentary, low-tech PCN version of games. WTXN YouTube. Good evening and welcome to a low-tech, low-end version of GameCenter 40. 10 frames a second, but we still have all the news. Tonight's news has been brought to you by Siliconera. An internal memo from Nintendo states that because of a report by Vice, the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con drifting issue has recently been escalated into a lawsuit, and the company will now make repairs for free and will refund those that have already previously paid for repairs of the Joy-Con drifting. States that the customers will no longer be required to provide proof of purchase for Joy-Con repairs, and that it will not be necessary to confirm the status of a warranty if a customer is requesting for a refund. Confirm the prior repair and then issue it. Nintendo and Tencent has announced a joint press conference for August 2nd. And it's going to be about the launch of the Nintendo Switch in China. The limit for the course uploading in Super Mario Maker 2 has just doubled from 32 courses to 64 courses. In Japan, Super Robot Tyson 5 is scheduled for October 3rd. at 7,600 yen, about 75 bucks. For the standard version, and 11,600, that's over $100 for a limited edition. First prints will include Present Scenario's special starter pack, lovely present fee, and 2 new mechas, Grungust and Huckebane, at the start of the pre-registration for mobile phone game Pokemon Masters has begun. Singapore and Canada are expected to soft launch the game, expected to be on August 29th. The wide release will be August 29th, and people in Singapore will be able to play the game today. And the Canadian launch will be sometime in the near future. 6 new videos have launched for the game. And we finally have Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness references in Pokemon Go. Team Rocket is going to be bringing out some Shadow Pokemon so that you can purify it. I guess that'll be it for the news. Let's get to what we've been waiting for. Let's get to what we've been waiting for this entire time. At 10 frames a second, being transcribed from a 30 frame a second recording. Here is GameCenter 40's time at Too Many Games. How long has this store been at Too Many Games for?
This is our first year at Too Many Games.
Hold on. First year?
Yep, it's our first year.
And aside from that, how long have you been coming to this event?
Say what?
How long have you been coming to this event?
This is our first year. We've never been here before.
Never been here before?
Never been here before.
All right. Could I get at least the first name and the name of the store?
Okay. Yeah, my name is Trent, and this is the Holy Grail video game store from Cleveland, Ohio.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem.
How long has this store been at Too Many Games for?
First year at Too Many Games was in 2014. We used to actually be on that side of the room. Had a single booth on our first year, but we did so well that we did this the following year.
What else is it about Too Many Games that you find fascinating or exciting?
The amount of stuff in here, because I own almost everything, and every year I still find something I want. And I can't say that about the other conventions. You know, a lot of them have really great stuff, but this is the cream of the crop for the East Coast.
That's good. Could I get the name in the store, please?
Forgotten Freshness, Classic Gaming. We're located in upstate New York. We're about a half an hour north of Albany. The website's ForgottenFreshness.com. You can get all the information you need on there to reach us if you need anything. We do web orders. We ship, we do sales through PayPal, ship that way. Whatever you need.
All right. I'll just put you down as anonymous.
Whatever works.
How long have you been coming to Too Many Games for?
This is actually my first year here at Too Many Games, this vendor right here. My friend Mike, who's a developer of this game, he just walked away disappointed, but this is his first time doing this as an indie game.
Yeah, that's good. So what's this game about? Retromania Wrestling.
Yeah, so basically, Retromania Wrestling is a game that he's been thinking of for quite some time. He grew up when he was growing up, he loved WrestleFest, all those wrestling games growing up. And as he saw the market, he's like, you know what? There's not enough wrestling games out there. So he decided to make his own wrestling game. Here we have it, like about a year and a half to make it.
All right.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm Mike Herman. I'm the owner of Retrosoft Studios, company behind Retromania Wrestling.
How long have you been coming to Too Many Games for?
Say it again.
How long have you been coming to Too Many Games for?
This is our first year. This is the first time we've showed the game to anyone outside of my family. So this was kind of a nerve-wracking experience for us. But we got great response from the game. Everybody who's played it, we're getting a lot of good feedback on it, and hopefully we've made a lot of future customers this weekend.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, excuse me. Doing a panning shot. Excuse me. That was too high. How long have you been coming to Too Many Games for?
Since 2014.
All right, and how was your first Too Many Games?
That was my first Too Many Games?
Yes.
Oh, I loved it. It's one of the reasons I kept coming back, and now I work with the people who run it.
All right. What brings you back every year?
I like doing videos here. This is a good place to shoot videos. It's a good place to make friends. I've made a lot of friends here. Party with them like all year long. I just realized I'm wearing my character's outfit. This is real Tony now.
All right. Could I get just the name and probably just a place?
Name and place of what?
For me to type up.
Oh, for you to type up?
Yeah.
Like my name?
Yeah.
And then what do you mean place? Like where I live?
City.
City. Oh, okay. All right. Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm from Philadelphia, and this is Too Many Games.
No, you're fine.
All right. Is this your first Too Many Games? And if not, when was your first?
Last year was my first.
Last year? And how has Too Many Games been for your business?
Fantastic. Love it. Great people, great vendors, great staff. The whole thing has been the best I could want.
All right. Is there any plans to come to future Too Many Games in the future?
Yeah, already signed up for next year.
Oh, neat. 3, 2, 1. Can I get the name and the place where your store is located? Just the city.
Yeah, we're Campus Quest, and we're located in New Jersey.
Any specific city?
Lodi, New Jersey. Lodi?
Lodi?
Yep.
And just the first name is enough.
First name?
Cool.
What? Our company?
Yours?
Oh, Tom.
All right.
Yep.
All right. That'll be it.
Love that movie.
Yeah, but the problem is, you can't even play online anymore.
We used to play the game, all the online games.
Yeah, but there's no real-time voice chat.
The microphones included.
I got nothing.
Got nothing. You're
From the 50s?
That is modern technology. Is that going to upload to a computer?
Yes, it's going to upload to a computer, but that's not my question.
Oh, okay.
Are
What's
you
your
interviewing
question?
us?
Is this your...
Is the light turned on?
Yes. Is this your first Too Many Games? And if not, when was?
5 years ago.
Shake my hand again. We didn't get it for some reason.
Games.
Just shake my hand.
5 times we've gone.
Wait a second. I think Birdie's pulling one on us.
I'm not. I just need you to shake my hand.
I think he's pulling one on
I'm
us.
not pulling anything on you. I promise. Pinky promise I'm not pulling anything.
Wait. Look what he's giving me. $35.
Is that really what it's going for?
Birdie lied.
I didn't even look it up. I just took his
next.
word. Well, even if it's not on camera, we already took it up. Okay?
Yeah, you're next.
What's your question?
I just asked it. Is this your first Too Many Games? And if not, when was?
This is not my first Too Many Games. My first Too Many Games was about 5 years ago, which would make it 2014.
All right. And what's the feeling you get from being at Too Many Games?
I chub up a lot.
Yeah.
We chub up.
We get rock solid when we're here.
You got registered for next year?
I got what?
You have your booth registered for next year.
Not yet, but I will. I'm gonna buy the whole college doing this.
All right, that's all the questions I have.
Mom, make.
Is this your first Too Many Games? And if
No, sorry.
it's not?
It's not. This is my second.
Okay, so your first one was last year.
Yes.
All right. Do you have any signed up? Are you planning to come next year?
Yes.
How good is Too Many Games?
How good is it as from a dealer's aspect?
From any aspect.
It's good. There's a busy floor. People seem to be purchasing things. I mean, I've been doing well. Lots of video games. If you are a collector, there's a ton of variety of rare and expensive items, which is kind of cool. So.
All right. Name and store and place where that store is located.
We are just kind of like an online presence. Really, we bounce around in the cons, but we're Plastic Armory Toys and Games. We do have a Facebook page, same title, and we're from Baltimore, but we bounce around the region.
Baltimore and first name?
My name's Lonnie.
Lonnie?
Yep.
Spell it?
Lonny.
All right. That should be it.
I think.
Good evening. This is Daniel Price for GameCenter. set accordingly. And I've got news and games for you. Today, for this documentary, we are here at Too Many Games in Oaks, Pennsylvania. And we have taken the time to interview just a few of the many guests here at Too Many Games. Okay. That was, that's not all the footage, but that was about 95% of it. That was about 95% of the footage I took. The other 5 being on an SD card with a few more interviews. Especially by that Sega magazine. I mean, I had a good interview with them, but it's as short as all the other ones. Anyways, that's going to be it for GameCenter 40 for the summer. And when this video gets finished being streamed to YouTube, I have put a description in there as to why tonight's GameCenter 40 is like this. I will be back on the air real soon for you. I will be back on the air real soon for fans of some angry Texan guy. For fans of a certain angry Texan guy, I will be back on the air almost very shortly. And we're going to have a lot of fun. With a limited laptop setup, this isn't able to be working because I have no audio in port to put it in, so the microphone I'm using is ironically from the very camera I'm streaming from. Now before I go, I did buy a few games from Too Many Games, and I'm going to show all 6 of them to you right now. Starting off, we have B-Wings. We have B-Wings for the Famicom. $10, not a bad find. We have Romancia, released in 1986 by Falcom and Tokyo Shoten. Dragon Quest 1 and Dragon Quest 4. 2 great games. And I already have Dragon Quest Builders, so that's even a lot more fun. And the first 2 Mario games. I already have I already have Super Mario Brothers 3. So that's going to be pretty good. Now, I also bought a 60 to 72 pin adapter, which I foolishly loosened the tail off of earlier today. That tail was supposed to let me drag them out. And this adapter does not do a very good job at putting 60-pin games into a 72-pin console. I'm sorry, but mine doesn't do a very good job. And the moment I think it works, I see graphical corruption sooner or later. Mostly sooner. So, buyer beware. And if you're on the lookout for any of these games, who knows? Maybe your nearest gaming convention may have them. This has been Game Center 40 for the whole summer, saying good night and have a pleasant evening.